Damon stared at the moon in silence for an unknown measure of time when a knock on the door got his attention. Did Marcy come to pick up what's left of her panties? Or did she change her mind? No one else would come at this hour. Kaden and Maya used their mind link to communicate, like always, so others wouldn't overhear them. Damon went to open the door, and to his surprise, Nora's smiling face greeted him. She took a deep breath of masculine scent, and her arousal swelled. She knew he could smell her, and she didn't feel bashful about what she wanted. Good evening, Alpha Damon. I noticed the light in your room, and since you left early wishing to rest, I wondered if you had trouble sleeping and if I could help you somehow. Even without the scent of her arousal, Nora's sultry look told Damon what was on her mind. But he still asked, "How can you help me, Miss Nora?" Nora smiled when Damon stepped into the room, silently giving her permission to enter. She closed the door behind her before answering. I can make you calming tea, sing you a song, give you a massage, or offer myself. Not necessarily in that order. Damon nodded in approval. He liked when women were direct, no games. What makes you think that your friend Marcy didn't help me relax already? Damon asked with a smirk, his eyes darting to the side. Nora followed his gaze, and her eyes widened. She saw torn panties on the floor. After a moment of surprise, Nora returned to her smiling demeanor. It doesn't matter what Marcy did. You are still awake, and I am willing. The only question is, are you going to accept my offer? Won't your friend Marcy be upset to know what you are offering? Nora cocked an eyebrow. I won't tell if you don't. Damon's eyes flashed in agreement. Undress. With haste, Nora removed her skirt and blazer. She fumbled with the buckles of her bra because her fingers shook with excitement. Internally, Nora screamed with excitement. She couldn't believe this was happening. Just yesterday, she still thought about how Alpha Damon would come, and how it would be good if she could take a photo or two. But it seemed she would get much more than just a photo. Nora wondered if she should undress him as well. Domineering guys like Damon usually loved when a woman served them. She planned to remove his pants and pleasure him. Then they would take it from there. Instead, Damon took charge. By the end of it, Nora was satisfied and started to make her exit while Damon left to take a shower. Nora sat on the bed, satisfied. She knew this was just a hookup, and that was all Damon could offer. But this was what she wanted too. Nora would love to brag about this to everyone. She knew Alpha Damon would never make her his Luna, but having him inside her was still a big feat. However, if Alpha Edward or Luna Layla found out about this, she would be in big trouble, so she needed to keep it to herself. Nora didn't care much about Marcy. How Nora saw it, Marcy was playing hard to get in the stupid role of an ice queen. And even if Alpha Damon shagged Marcy earlier that morning, it was obvious he wasn't satisfied, which is why he gave Nora this wild ride. Nora wondered if Damon enjoyed it as well. Well, he came, so it was good. A brilliant idea popped into Nora's mind. Maybe when Marcy married Damon, Nora could move to the Dark Howlers pack as well, using the excuse of giving Marcy company as her best friend. Nora smiled at the possibilities. If Marcy didn't satisfy him tonight, there would be more chances for Nora to serve Alpha Damon. Guys like him always had women on the side. Marcy wasn't Damon's mate, so their bond wouldn't be foolproof, even after they marked each other. If Alpha Damon wanted Nora's company, Marcy would need to accept it. Nora giggled while making her way out of Damon's room. Damon got out of the shower, pleased to confirm that Nora had left. He liked when they didn't linger. He sat on the edge of the bed and rubbed his forehead forcibly. I told you, but you don't listen, his wolf said. Why do you always need to learn the hard way? Shut up, Damon spat back. Banging a woman should help him relax, but now he felt tenser. He felt pissed and aroused after fondling with Marcy, and there was nothing wrong with Nora. But only after he imagined that the hair he held was copper-colored did he find his release. After it was done, he saw that the hair in his hand was brown, and he felt dirty. No amount of scrubbing under the shower helped him feel better. "You can't wash a guilty conscience," his wolf said. "Guilty conscience? It's not like I cheated," Damon shouted mentally. "I don't even know her name or if she is real. I'm a free man. Why would I feel guilt for touching a woman who came onto me willingly when I needed a release?" "Keep saying that if it will make you feel better." Damon wasn't willing to acknowledge that his wolf was right. For the first time in his life, Damon felt bad about betting a woman. Well, maybe not bad, but not good either. It was like eating tofu. He got what he wanted, but his stomach was still empty, and there was no satisfaction that a meal should provide. "How long will this last?" Damon asked dejectedly. There must be some expiration date on whatever craziness he was going through, and after that, he could return to normal. "It will last until you accept the reality." Damon felt frustrated. Was his wolf telling him that sex wouldn't feel good anymore? Or to accept the copper-haired girl as his mate? Or maybe those two were the same? What reality? "Why are you playing stupid? You know I can feel everything you do. The bond is proof that the pleasure of flesh is not enough. To experience more, you need our mate." His wolf snorted. "There is no point in talking to you. Do whatever you want, but if you go against the order and mess up, don't ask for my help." Damon shoved a hand in his hair irritably. His wolf always told him to follow his instincts. That's what werewolves do, and it helped him in many tricky situations. But this wasn't facing rogues or dealing with scheming enemies. This was an unknown, scrawny girl with copper-colored hair that made him feel all kinds of uncertainties he didn't want to acknowledge.
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.